I don't wanna work anymore, whoa. I just wanna live instead, whoa. Everyone is saying I'm all grown up. I've come a long way, but I'm not there yet. I've come a long way, but I'm not there yet. Oh, where did the summer go? I was just hitting my stride, whoa. This is insanity, takes me along for the ride, whoa. And I swam the oceans and the seven seas, knowing that fate would strike eventually. You gotta hit rock bottom if you wanna come out on top. And you know it that I don't wanna work anymore, whoa. I just wanna live instead, whoa. Everyone is saying I'm all grown up. I've come a long way, but I'm not there yet. I've come a long way, but I'm not there yet. Oh, where did the winter go? I just got used to the cold, whoa. And it's this maturity keeps me from getting too old, whoa. And I saw snowfall on 1,000 towns with a sense of purpose I just then found. You gotta run real far before you ever feel close to home. And you know it that I don't wanna work anymore, whoa. I just wanna live instead, whoa. Everyone is saying I'm all grown up. I've come a long way, but I'm not there yet. I've come a long way, but I'm not there yet. You know I'm not there yet. Been working myself into a lonely state. You know I'm not there yet. Been breaking my back to find another way. And it's been a long time coming. I deserve to take a holiday. You know that I don't wanna work anymore, whoa. I just wanna live instead, whoa. Everyone is saying I'm all grown up. I've come a long way, but I'm not there yet. Better believe it, come a long way, but I'm not there yet. Gotta get down to a long way, but I'm not there yet. Oh, but I'm not there yet.
How long have you lived in Bedford?
I've been here, I moved here when I was in preschool, so I started kindergarten here, so for, I think, like a good decade or more.
Alright, so I've always lived in Bedford.
16 years. I've lived in Bedford since 1983, and I was out of Bedford for about 10 years.
I've lived in Bedford for 5 years now.
My whole life, so 14 years.
So I've lived in Bedford now for like 2.5 years.
I've lived in Bedford since I was 5.
I've lived in Bedford my entire life.
I've lived in Bedford for my whole life. A year and a half.
10 years.
I lived in Bedford since I was born.
So I've lived in Bedford for 10 years now.
And how do you feel about the Bedford community?
It's pretty good. Like, everyone's really nice, and it's like a small town, so you get to know everybody. So you like always see someone, and they always say hi to you. So I really like that.
Soft. I like the Bedford community. We're really friendly.
I really love Bedford because of all the people who are so welcoming and all the opportunities that we have in this small town.
The Bedford community is just alright. It's not great, but you know, it'll do.
I like the community because I feel safe being in it.
You know, I think maybe mixed feelings. Like I've only lived here for about 4 years, so it's hard to tell. If speaking for my wife, it's very hard being an immigrant coming to Bedford and meeting people like through like the new like connections they have. I think it was difficult for her to like meet people who were like going through similar things.
I think it's very good.
I think the Bedford community is like a really welcoming place. I'm African American, well, I'm biracial, so sometimes it can be difficult because there's not that many like people of color like in Bedford. But other than that, I feel like everyone's really nice and welcoming, and I've made a lot of friends.
I think that the Bedford community is pretty accepting, but could be more accepting of people's differences.
I really like the Bedford community.
I like the community. It's really small and closely knit, but there's also not a lot to do in Bedford, so that's kind of a negative.
The community has been very welcoming to me, and I feel like happy with all of my peers.
I like Bedford a lot. I don't know, it's a lot better than like the town I used to live in, I think. There's a lot more to do around here. And everyone's nicer.
To be honest, not the best. People aren't that nice.
It's safe, and there's not really a lot of crime in Bedford. You can really make friends with everyone.
I think that we do a good job of trying to welcome folks. I don't think it always happens, but I think we're faced with challenges that other places don't have to deal with. I think